Only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Mama said I ain't right, got a bad streak a mile long. Oh, my soul is black as night, what feels right is always wrong. Oh, like a hot, hot rain. Ain't no hero, honey, no angel face. Oh, I ain't no saint. Oh, I'm cold as fate. I'm sharp as steel. I slice you through. Too numb to feel, too hard to prove. Oh, I ain't no saint.
Hi. So right now it's just me. There's a slightly larger mess behind me. Today's been a packing and preparing to move day. Tomorrow is the final move, and from there I have no idea where we're going or what we're doing. So I'm coming on here. No podcast tonight. Just hanging out. Open to anyone and anyone. If they just want to hang, chill, talk, do whatever, we're here. And I'm going to get hot. So good times. Oh, hey. We have someone to hang out with. Look
Hey,
who's
dude.
hanging out. How's it
Yo,
going? Hey.
not too bad. How are you?
I am, as great as I can be under all circumstances. But
Yeah.
I'm about to get a lot higher, though.
Me too.
You know what's funny about that, DJB? Did you know, other than what you currently have in your hand going to your mouth back and forth, that looks kind of like a penis but isn't, you could become cannabis for just $15 American
Oh,
on
really?
shopthesite.com with t-shirts available in blue, gray, and black.
I still need one of those.
That's right. I
really
still
do.
need one of these
Oh, yes.
and one of these
Oh, yes.
off of afterdark.zone/shop store. Right?
Hello, ladies.
Hi,
Hey.
Jeremiah.
Macho Nacho.
Manito Nacho. What's with the macho? What's with that?
I liked it. I liked the sound of it. I mean, Manito Nacho might be the thing, but I'm gonna call you Macho Nacho from time to time too, because
Why does it say you're playing Supercard on Twitch? Are you playing Supercard?
I am not. I put it under as just chatting. I don't know why I did it as a supercard. Let me try going there and disabling it.
Disable.
That's disabled.
Disable. How you doing, Jeremiah?
Josh?
What's that?
That's still hot.
It is a Steeler hat.
Okay.
I wear a Steeler hat like every week.
I just thought the NFL. I know you only have one NFL team, so yeah.
Who's the Steelers again? That's
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
It's Grant's favorite place to visit in America. Okay, see, it shows I'm under just chatting. I don't know why they put me under super. Oh, maybe because I had Supercard in a previous
Thing.
yeah. The things down below, it's like the hashtag, but not, those things.
Yeah.
Tags, yeah, the tags.
Yeah.
I literally said the whole thing in half more than I needed to. Actually, that'd be 100% more than I needed to, because hash.
Hash.
Are you wearing a Superman shirt?
I am.
Have you guys seen the new AEW Trios titles?
I haven't.
They debuted them tonight on Dynamite, since House of Ass beat House of Black at All In. That's what they're calling themselves, House of Ass. And they debuted hot pink strapped titles, and the back of them literally scissor themselves.
Really?
The clasps scissor themselves, yes.
You gotta sell that merch, man.
I think I have a screenshot of it I sent to my wife. Yes.
You gotta sell that merch.
I kind of like it. And I actually found myself defending it to an AEW fan who was bitching about it.
What the hell?
This is a full screenshot of my end, folks, so I apologize for all the excess stuff we're going to get. But, oh, it didn't even get the whole thing. That sucked. Okay, never mind. But yeah, the bottom of it there, you can just barely see it behind the banner. The way that the clasps go on the end, they have like these open scissor things. I kind of like it. Like I don't hate it. And like but as I commented to somebody on it, I'm like we were bitching about, oh, there are always these new custom
I'm watching.
for
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm watching the reveal now.
I'm like, well, I mean, The Rock and Austin had their own like custom world championships in the Attitude Era. Fucking Ultimate Warrior in the 80s, 90s had like 5 different intercontinental straps. I had the pink one, the white one, the yellow one, the blue one, the baby blue one. Like, so if that's what Tony Khan wants,
Oh my god!
so be it. It opens him up to lots of like.
When he means the back of the belt, when he says the back of the belt is scissoring, he literally means it's scissoring.
Yeah, they literally scissor. Billy Gunn made a comment. Oh, yay! Now I can actually scissor myself.
Oh god!
Goodness, Billy.
I read about this, mind you, but like I don't hate it. Like
wrestling,
right? Like it's still a business, so they need to make move merchandise, make sales on stuff.
They are still in they're still in the business of sports entertainment.
Yeah, people forget that you're actually in a business, not like just out here playing with our friends. It's a business.
Let me ask you guys this, because you're both pretty level-headed fellows who look at things not just like as a tribesman for one way or the other. Okay, Eric Bischoff was quoted as saying that he wasn't knocking All In at all. His comment on it though was that it didn't have the WrestleMania feel to him. It felt like an indie show on steroids.
Yeah, like a really big indie show on steroids. Yeah. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't think it was Mania-like, but I think it was up there with some of the big WWE-style pay-per-views they've had in the past. I think it's the start of something big for them.
Okay.
It could get really, really big, but they're going to have to put more shows over here because the British wrestling scene isn't that big, so we love the American wrestling scene a lot. If they do more venues in Britain, you never know.
That's something interesting because if they do, instead of just doing just one big show over there, if they do like a tour that with like a 2-week tour where you have like a couple of weeks leading up to, like they did in Canada, like they're running Canada, you know what I'm saying, for a couple weeks and then leading up to a big show. I think that would be that would go.
Another opinion question on this before I weigh on any of it. For both of you here, let's say, not obviously this year's WrestleMania coming up, well, the next WrestleMania, but the one after that. What if they literally do that in the UK and they start doing one big pay-per-view a year in the UK, whether it be WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, even maybe like a Hell in a Cell there in the UK, at least once a year? How do you think that's going to affect the reoccurring All In Wembley every year? Do you think ticket sales are going to stay the way they are, or do you think we're going to find out who really is the secondary promotion here?
I think I think that would saturate. First of all, I think that would kind of oversaturate the market in general, not only for WWE themselves.
God forbid a non-American country get more than the one big wrestling pay-per-view a year. Wow, you international racist, you. That's going to oversaturate the market. Is the American wrestling market oversaturated with big events, even though we have one like every fucking month?
I don't think they do a Mania every year over here.
Well, not necessarily Mania every year, But like maybe every 4 years there's a Mania because they're rotating Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, like their big pay-per-view. They do one of their big name pay-per-views a year in the UK.
Look at it this way.
Let's say 2 years, 3 years from now, they do SummerSlam in the UK, and it is 3 weeks before All In.
Yeah, WWE wins that.
No, that's
is AEW still going to be touted as this international success with their record breaking, or are they going to be like, oh shit, we shouldn't have poked the bear on that one?
But no. Just because they don't beat WWE doesn't mean they're not an international success.
Oh no. Well, like so, that's the thing. Like that's the way it's being framed. Now this is being used as a key. Like, oh, well, look, see, this is how you know AEW is better than WWE. They have a record here that they beat out WWE here. They're there. They're the better. But then, like I said, let's say this happens. Who's coming out on top in that little fisticuffs? Do you think people are going to spend the money to go to both events within 3 weeks?
Oh, that's going to be costly.
And now let me ask you this, British fellow, starved for like mainstream wrestling in your country. You have July 29th. We'll say that's the date. You have the ability to go to SummerSlam, right? But 3 weeks later in Wembley is AEW's All In.
Do I get choice of seats? Because that's a big thing for me.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, you're one of the first people to get a chance to both of these things. Are you looking at both of them, or are you going to one over the other?
If I can go to both, I'll go to both.
All right. Let's say like seats are looking at, I'm not sure your currency here, so I'm going to use American style. Let's say seats in general, even like the worst seats, are looking at almost $100 a pop. All right. Let's say that for either one, for either company. Which one are you spending your money on to go to?
Hey, Kiwi.
Probably WWE, but that's only because I've followed them for a hell of a lot longer. I feel more compelled to stick by them, like a loyalty thing.
And but I think that would happen a lot with a lot of your typical like just British wrestling fan. Like, okay, well, I know this one more.
Yeah.
Not to mention the WWE big events have those big weekend things. So like you're getting a ticket to this big event, you're also getting a ticket to like their traveling wax museum thing, their traveling little thing that they do. You're getting the meet and greets with all these like people.
Yeah, the inside access.
Yeah, and even if AEW does the same thing, like which ones are you going to be more excited to go see?
WWE.
Yeah, and I think AEW is going to find itself here on the backhand because it does look and feel like they might be pushing for that Mania at in England. And if they find success in that, you know they would have no problem. Like, oh, okay, AEW, you want to play that? We're going to start coming here too, 3 weeks before you.
Mm.
So here's my thing. So I think, so like even WWE, there are certain cities in the U.S. like they did that big Mania in Dallas. They can't run Dallas like they just did Detroit for the first time in I don't know how long. Like you can't run those cities. So like I think Daniel made like a good point. Like they got to do other cities in the UK. You can't really expect like that.
I'm not saying Wembley every time. I'm just saying they go to the UK once a year with one of their big events. AEW is sticking with Wembley. All right. That's next year's All In has already been announced for Wembley as well.
Yeah, but isn't that because Tony Khan's football team plays there too?
Could be.
He's got a bit of a pull with Wembley Stadium, so he can kind of not guarantee, but he's got a chance to get it.
Still, that's like fine. Like they keep that spot, but like WWE hits other places, and they're coming there now once a year, 3 weeks before All In, whether it be like. AEW still pulling those numbers in England every single year in the same fucking stadium?
I think that's hard to do. Any stadium you plan on doing every year, like even if it's WWE doing the Staples Center every year, I don't think that's like that every year. Like so, like this year you sell all those tickets because no wrestling company has been there in 20 years. But if you're doing it every year, it's not going to be as special.
Exactly. And this is the thing, not to take anything away from AEW, and this is why I agree with Bischoff, actually. This was lightning in a bottle again, just like the first All In. Like, the first one, that was lightning in a bottle. They took
when
something...
they sold 10K plus in Chicago?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Way more than they expect. That was lightning in a bottle. This is them catching that lightning in a bottle one more time in a different location. You're not going to get this same thing if you're going to do the same arena, the same time, the same pay-per-view, and then have another pay-per-view a week later every fucking year.
Yeah.
Because that's the announced the plan now. Wembley again next year for All In. And from what has been spoken on, All Out will be 1 week after All In going forward as well. So
who's buying those pay-per-views, bro?
Well, you know, as it was pointed out, I think it was by Meltzer, the AEW fan has a much deeper pocket than the WWE fan anyway, so they can afford this shit.
I don't have a deep pocket. I can't go to any.
And that was why, to me, AEW is the iPhone of the wrestling world.
Is that good or bad?
Well, I am 100% anti-iPhone.
Yeah, I'm Android all the way.
Yeah. And the reason I'm anti-iPhone is because of just their general practice as a whole. You have a very, very, very expensive item, all right, worth... It's charged far more worth than your non-iPhone product, your general Android. Many of those Androids can do the exact same fucking things or more than your iPhones can at a cheaper price, but they don't have the iPhone Apple name on them. It's like the Starbucks. Like, it's still fucking coffee, but it costs you $20 for a large.
Yeah, but isn't a lot of that because you it's the expertise of the barista making it, the machines they're using.
They have a fucking Starbucks in my town.
Hey, I don't know what your Starbucks are like.
I haven't been in years.
No. And with the amount of coffee they sell, like, the machine is even worth. You can't even use the machine cost as an excuse, or the fanciness of the machine as an excuse, because they can still make one. But no, it's the name brand. It's that name brand aspect. iPhone is a brand. You can't go ahead and call a company All Elite Wrestling and not expect it to be treated like a brand, where the brand is, eventually going to be worth more than the product.
True.
And so it appeals to
I
these
just
people.
illegally streamed it, to be honest. Fuck them.
Exactly. I can't say that I did either, but I may or may not have watched some clips I didn't pay for.
YouTube.
I can neither confirm nor deny the usage of a tube for you, or me, or he, or she, or they, or them.
Well, you forgot the zers and the zems.
True.
And the frogs and the frog cells.
Those two, and the cats. Can't forget the cats.
I'm getting a new kitty cat next week.
I am having to get rid of both of my cats tomorrow. Don't know what I'm doing with them yet.
Give me one. I'll take one.
Are you going to come to New York and get it?
Can you deliver? Put it in a box. It'll get here.
Kiwi, I don't have a place to sleep in 24 hours, and you're asking me if I can bring you a cat to another country?
Well, see, we can put a cat in a box. I don't know if we can put you in a box. If you can get yourself in a box and get yourself to my doorstep, you can crash it.
Funny story, Kiwi. I told somebody just last night that you would say that exact same thing. If I was in my situation and I showed up in New Zealand, you'd be like, yeah, mate, I got you. And the person who agreed with me when I said this will surprise you on who the person was, because they had called me to see how things were going. Are you ready for the big reveal?
Was it Angel?
David Jones.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Hey, I messaged you as well, bitch.
You did. But that's what's surprising. Like, that David had called me to see how everything was going, if we'd found anything. Tried to lighten the mood here or there with a few things, and talking about stuff. I was like, hey, can't you just go find graves? I mean, you guys are on the same state, right? Just graves. put me up. I'm like, nah, man. He's like in the city. That's so much further away from me than you even begin to know. What about Steinberg? I don't know. I think maybe he's dead. Nobody's seen or heard from him in a while. Last I knew, he was getting married again. Same thing. There's always Shooter Jay. I can always show up at his door. Shooter Jay's about 90 minutes away from me.
There you go.
That would really put new meaning to shooting the shite.
Have you got transportation?
No, I don't drive. I'm a bum.
Oh. Me too.
How are you a bum? You have a job.
Yeah, but I can't drive to it, and I might not even have a job, depending on what happens and where I end up come Friday. Like, if I get stuck out in another whole city somewhere, I'd probably have to lose my job because I can't get to it.
Can you not live at work?
There is a patch of grass to the side, but with the
rising... not got keys to the establishment, just sneak in the back.
Be the pizza gnome.
With the, I don't know why, but the pizza gnome sounded hilarious coming from you, Kiwi. It may have been the way you said it. I might have actually gotten a bit of a semi from it. If you could say that one more time, we'll find out for sure. No?
Look, let's keep it hetero. Yeah, let's keep it hetero.
We established weeks. Oh, you weren't here for it. We established weeks ago. If it's for the homies, it's not gay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was one of the weeks you fucked off away from us.
Isn't that the week we also discussed if it was gay if you fucked a dead male body?
Yes, we did. We did discuss that week too. Which inevitably led to pedophilia again.
Oh, which reminds me, Pete Again's coming up soon.
What is?
Pete Again. Thanks, very special episode.
Speaking of pedos, did you see Dylan Belcher getting called out by somebody on TikTok?
Yes.
I don't remember if it was Kiwi or AB that sent the screenshot to our group chat.
Yeah, it was me.
But yeah. Kiwi's crazy on the TikTok.
Got posted everywhere.
I fucking love me some TikTok.
I remember the guy that called him out.
Oh, there was a lot of them. There was quite a few.
It was a black guy, and he's really big on TikTok. He's got like 80,000 followers or some shit. I'm sure his name begins with an S. Like I'm sure it's like Spoony or Soony or some shit like that.
Wow, as long as it's not spooky, because that might sound racist.
Not Santi Zap.
What?
Not Santi Zap. Nah, he's white-ish.
No.
I was looking at his page, and I have a feeling that he's using bots to get his views, because his views are always between 2,000 and 2,500 or so. I'm pretty sure he's botting his way through it.
Either that, or people are going there just to see the cringe.
The rage.
That's
page.
very possible.
I didn't want to click on it to see if there's any actual comments.
Speaking of, in 4 days, I put a Bray Wyatt tribute up on YouTube, and in 4 days, it has 3,500 views.
Well, that's because you hoard yourself out to a circumstance. I'm just messing with you.
Yes.
But I mean, you did, but you didn't at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's different than Dylan Belcher hopping on TikTok telling people they don't have the right to mourn Bray Wyatt for views.
Fucking dipshit.
No, instead I did mourn Bray Wyatt for views.
I did think about digging out my lantern and one of my fedoras and just setting up a little thing and doing a little full-on whoring shop the shite a commercial as I walk through with the lantern, turn, follow the shop the shite link.
And you too can get cannabis.
And you can follow the weed straight to shoptheshite.com, where you too can become cannabis for just $15. That's cannabis like this on shoptheshite.com, with t-shirts available in blue, gray, and black.
But still not pink.
Nope. But there are hot pink trios championships in AEW. Holla.
There are. I saw them.
Am I the only person that kind of wants to see Teddy Long get picked up by AEW to just be an on-screen personality. I don't care what he does.
I want him to go back to being a referee just so I can call him Teddy Long Count again.
Like, I would be okay with like him walking out with whatever the fuck that black stable. No offense, anybody. The Swerve Strickland one with the other black guys. The one guy's he reminds me of a knockoff of the Pope. Elijah Burke's the character, D'Angelo. I have no idea what the name of that group is with Swerve Strickland. I just know he's in it. They're the ones that had the match with Sting and Darby Allin. AR Fox is one of them.
That match was stupid. Did you see that match?
No.
Holy shit.
But like, I'd be okay with putting Teddy Long with them. Like, as their agent or their... I think that's it.
It might have been.
Like, I'd love to see him as like an agent or a kind of like a Black Paul Heyman, but with his personality.
Holla holla.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who. Swerve Strickland.
Get Mark Henry out there. He's not doing anything. He's under contract to them. Get him out there.
Ooh, as the personal muscle for Teddy Long. Like, it's his personal security.
They pulled Big Show's ass out there. Why can't they make Mark Henry
I picture now a T-shirt that says T-Lo Security Force with Mark Henry.
I'd like to see Mark Henry there. This is
especially if he wears a salmon suit jacket.
The thing that does bother me about AEW is they do so clearly try and poach WWE talent once their contracts are over. And they're doing it because they know, people, they were in WWE, we'll go and watch them in AEW. That's only going to work for so long. They're going to need to find
that for a while too, and then they had to find a way.
Yeah, but that's where the top talent is. Where else are they going to get it from?
Coincidentally,
only so much top talent is coming through the systems.
Wants me to tie back to this. I really think for the long-term success of wrestling, Tony Khan and Eric Bischoff need to get along, and Tony Khan needs to talk to Eric because he doesn't have to do what Eric did, but in a certain way he does. AEW has been billed as the alternative, correct? The alternative to WWE, but they still do a lot of things WWE does. The thing that got Eric thinking and gave them some winning time with the Monday Night War was his plan was to go out there and do the exact opposite of what WWE was doing. He talks about it in a number of the things, including it got brought up in the Dark Side of the Ring episode, where like this was what he was doing to turn things over. Even if he doesn't listen to a goddamn piece of advice Eric Bischoff gives him, just hearing insights from that man could do wonders for the future going forward to AEW with Tony Khan doing it the way he does. Tony Khan is a fan in the Billionaire Ted style club. Just has a better sense of leverage because he also is part owner of an NFL team, and all broadcasting networks in America want to make sure they're good with NFL.
Can you hear that?
So, like, I lost my train of thought.
Honestly, I wasn't even listening, to be honest with you.
You usually never do.
Is that your real email address?
Yes. Yes, it is. Outstanding. How do I hide that?
You have to edit your name. Oh, wait, I think I can do it for you.
Expect a lot of emails from a lot of Nigerian princes. Oh,
fuck you.
Read it now.
I will eat your asshole.
I will eat your asshole.
That's right, folks. Go ahead and send your fan mail to dumbass@eatmyassholerockstar.com. Oh no, eatmyassrockstar.com. My bad.
He will eat your ass.
And while you're
You
sending that
sound so
email,
confident in that.
when you're sending the email and planning your ass eating, don't forget to stop by shoptheshite.com where you can become cannabis for just $15 with t-shirts available in blue, gray, and black. While you're there, pick up a Superior Unvaccinated Genes Kiwi COVID t-shirt. Funny enough, I have been exposed to COVID. Luckily enough, I did not get it. It's them Superior 3-time vaccinated genes.
You took 3 of those shots?
To be fair, work
Jesus.
allowed me to take up to 3 days off every time I got a vaccine shot, and they paid me a grand total of $1,000 to get all 3 vaccines shots. So yeah, I did. I would have gotten significantly more shots if they were going to keep paying and giving me paid time off. Every 3 days, I would have been back for another shot.
Lucky.
Pay me to sit at home. Give me some money. Maybe every 4. Work at least 1 day before I get another shot.
My cat's acting up. What the fuck are you staring at, cat?
Perhaps he is staring at Bailey's pants.
Oh, hello.
I preferred that shot myself because it gave you a little bit of both.
Speaking of Bailey, right? So a lot of people still disagree with me on this. Do you like her better as a face or a heel?
Yes. Manito Nacho doesn't seem to be following the conversation. And
I like her more as a heel because she goes after Michael Cole and then amuses me.
I think. No, sorry, and it's my eyesight. Yeah, it's because it's so early. So if you look over Jeremiah's shoulder, it looks like he's got a pair of assault rifles hanging up. I bet you they're just coats or something.
Yeah, it's just
with like a baby doll in the middle. I totally see it.
Yeah,
see, it looks like a bra to me in the middle.
Yeah, I can see that.
Jeremiah, you got a lady over?
Do you have guns and baby dolls? What the fuck are you up to in Chicago?
No. That's like Black Shadows and bra the cast by the booby cover over there. He's got lingerie and shadows. My question is, Jeremiah, is it your bra or is there someone in there without a bra on that I'd kind of like to see?
I don't wear a bra, so yeah, I'm not you.
Don't you have a wife, Joshua?
I do, and my wife would like to probably see whoever it is in there without a bra too.
Jeremiah, can you give me the N-word pass?
No.
I won't use it. I just want to have it.
You sure you won't?
Yeah, sure.
I won't use the pass for the word I say without the pass 100 times before a stream ends.
Nincompoop.
Yes, that one. Also, Ninny.
I'm going to figure out which episode that was and go back and count them and see how many times I said it in a row.
It was 12, actually.
It was? I thought it was 8 and then 3 faggots afterwards.
I got called someone's G the other day. That was a first.
Were you buying heroin from them?
And you don't have to go back and find the episode because Aiden sent the clip to the Discord.
That child wants to see me murdered, I swear.
I mean, you did talk about fucking a hooker's prolapsed asshole to him. So, I mean, maybe that's why.
It's more just talking to you, but...
I know.
I forgot.
Dan, what did you do at 5:30 this morning while I was talking about prolapsed assholes?
Baby dolls and guns.
Baby dolls and guns. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was a grand old time. So, tell me, DJB,
Yes.
would it be inappropriate to suggest that you go thumb Kaz right in the backside, live
Chicken
on
oil.
stream? Literally
Chicken
shoot the
oil.
shite with the thumb to see if we get views.
She's lying on her back. I can't.
Roller.
I'm not sticking my thumb up her ass.
All right, well, then try the front.
No.
What is wrong with you?
He's
What about
fucked up, isn't he?
What about the mouth? You can just like pull the lips down, but no.
Do you not understand his relationship dynamic? He'll be put in time out. What are you doing?
Sorry, I just keep imagining Jackie. Jackie Tyler, and
Who's that?
Doctor Who.
Rosa's mum from Doctor Who.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. An
Thrilling.
insufferable twat on the show, but I enjoyed watching her. It wasn't so much as she was a total twat, but where was it? Somebody I knew shared a meme. I thought it was funny. I was going to save it and send it to you and ask you how true this was. There's nothing fun to do in Britain, and it stops in the middle with a line going down through a whole series of names of places like Cockridge or Cockbridge, Peniston. Are these actual cities and places in Britain?
They're not. I think they're more towns and villages.
You tell me there's actually a Peniston
I'm pretty sure.
and like a Cockridge?
Yeah, Cockridge, definitely, yeah.
Oh my God, that's
But I don't think it's pronounced Cockridge. I think it's more one fluid word, like Cockridge.
Whatever. I'd be okay with living in Cockridge. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do here. Instead of being homeless, I'm just supposed to like swim to the UK. Be able to go to All In every summer. I'm sure the tickets will get cheaper as the years go on and people stop going, but I'll go and I'll get to see the guys I used to love watching in WWE from 10, 15 years previous or on the development brand, and it'll be great. But
you guys need to bring back Jeremy Kyle. He was an absolute gem.
Do you know why he was taken off the air?
Didn't someone kill himself after it?
Someone, I'm pretty sure he killed his girlfriend.
Oh shit.
Fun times.
Who's Jeremy Kyle?
Do you know who Jeremy Kyle is, Joshua?
That's why I was asking who's Jeremy Kyle.
So he actually did get a US version of his show. He's basically our equivalent of, would you say, Maury? Jerry?
Yeah, good Maury. Probably in the middle of Maury and Jerry.
Okay.
But with a little bit more sophistication until the guests come on.
So Dr. Phil?
He has a team of psychologists come on and help him as well.
Well, Dr. Phil, I don't know if you know the whole story on this, but I'm sure you know the Cash Me Outside girl, right? Yeah. Did you know that the places that he was sending these troubled kids to were known for their rabid child abuse? She's actually spoken a bit about it, and so have some other people that have been sent to these places through Dr. Phil and who, it's just people he's affiliated with. So that's why I'm asking if it's more like a Dr. Phil style or like...
They don't always send people to rehab.
Sometimes he just drags them on stage and the crowd boos at them for beating up their girlfriends.
And he just shouts at people a lot of the time as well. He tells people off, even though he himself once had a massive gambling problem.
Okay, so he's like a combination of all the worst possible American talk show hosts.
Yes, but he's got a kind of better voice. He articulates things a lot better.
Oh yeah, he's British. So it's like, and Maury himself wasn't bad, but his show was pretty like, so that's kind of like a cross between like a Maury, a Springer, and a Phil.
Yeah. My little sister loves Maury Povich. I don't know why.
Whatever I do what I want.
She'll sit down and watch. She'll sit and watch Maury all day. The same with Judge Judy as well.
I prefer Judge Krusty. I just recently got back into watching some Simpsons because of a YouTube clip I came across of a bunch of a couple of their different like gags. So I put on the season that's available on Hulu, and one of them is about Marge going into daytime television. Krusty gets a daytime television show. He's like basically mocking doing the Ellen stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, he decides to quit the daytime talk show, and he goes and becomes a daytime judge, because they make more money. Judge Krusty.
Judge Krusty. I haven't seen that one. What season's that?
I think 34.
I'm gonna
What's
put
the
it
gay
in.
British judge name?
34.
Judge Rinder.
Yeah, it's the guy.
Funnily enough, sounds almost very close to Grinder. I think it might be pronounced Rinder actually, but it's Rinder.
Yes.
The episode is season 34, episode 4. The title is The King of Nice.
34-4. Okay.
Yeah, it's the episode just before the Not It episode. It was like a parody of the It remake.
Right.
With Homer and them as teenagers.
Did that tag team that you had ever get beaten, Jeremiah? Totally
What?
off topic. You had a tag team in your game that just couldn't get beat.
Mega Powers, wasn't it?
Yes.
I can't watch it.
Yeah.
Disney only has 33 seasons.
Yep. And Hulu has season 34.
Oh well.
I eventually had to force the belts off and had to use like the screw job card to force the belts off and fucking.
Who'd you put them on? Who'd you put them on?
Who?
I don't even remember.
I'm spaced
You got
out.
dead, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I don't even remember who I put them on. It's been a while.
You had one job. We switched to talk about your game, and you can't even answer our questions. Oh, speaking of, so what's your My League thing?
Oh, it's like a fantasy WWE. So there's going to be 30 people for the first season. Every person will pick a superstar, and basically based on how the superstar performs in real life, you get points. It's just fantasy wrestling.
Cool. And
I think there's 12 spots left.
That's what your post said when I messaged you to ask you and you didn't answer.
I might have been asleep.
And yet
I actually fell asleep quite early last night. That's why I'm up early this morning.
I suppose that makes sense.
I was asleep before 9 o'clock at night. I only know that because I missed a live stream that I wanted to watch.
That's a shame. You know what's fun though is all these live streams you can catch on Twitch and sometimes the next day on YouTube in case you miss them here.
I get notifications when you go live.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, if you were ever in the situation where you fell asleep before and you missed it, don't worry. Unlike the situation with the live stream you missed today, you can always catch the replay.
Yeah. Let's turn this camera.
And while you're going online to do things like that, you can also hit shoptheshite.com where you can become cannabis for just $15. I'm slow on my my image overlay. I thought I'd be on the screen already by now, so I had to kill more time. Cannabis on shoptheshite.com. T-shirts available in blue, gray, and black for just $15, like the Superior Unvaccinated Genes Kiwi shirt too, COVID Kiwi. Yep.
I don't have COVID anymore, but I do still have an inner ear infection. So, fuck COVID.
You have a urethra infection, did you say?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I piss green.
That's the
I
soul.
believe that may have been from prolapsing essels.
Oh my god, you fuck one hooker's prolapsed arsehole and talk about it in a Discord where children happen to be. And you never hear the end of it.
To be fair, you've only heard about it twice. That's not really the end of it.
Josh, did you catch Dank last night?
Catch what?
Dank After Dark last night.
I did not. I got out of work late. And though I know there's replays available, I spent most of the day packing and getting stuff ready for a move to nowhere.
So that's not funny. I don't know why I took it, but it's the way you said a move. Nowhere.
I said it that way intentionally for a laugh. See, this is why I feel maybe I should have been born British. I like to laugh at my own misfortune.
If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at?
Everyone else?
I mean, yeah, everyone else too.
Especially Rockstar.
Dylan Belcher, Ronnie James.
I tell you what, you can laugh at me if I tell you this. So you know the World Cup that's going on for a minute. You know how the EFED World Cup's going on.
Yes.
I made it to the final. I then fucked up my final promo.
Did anyone else just hear a voice that said random Filipino person?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck was that?
It was someone joining and then disappearing. I don't know. Maybe bad connection. Maybe it was going to be Anton Garcia, who I was about to make a joke about.
Huh.
But yeah, I fucked up my World Cup promo. I did everything I should have done. I mentioned everyone in the match. And then I start talking about someone who's not even in the match. They've already lost. They're out.
Excellent.
I felt so bad. I was really embarrassed. Fucked up.
I'm supposed to cut a promo soon for XWE against TJ.
Well, that's kind of who we covered last. Well, we didn't cover TJ. We covered TJ's illegitimate son last night on Dank.
Illegitimate son. Oh, speaking of, spoiler alert, something I think I'm going to do for some stuff is I was watching the Rob Zombie Halloween last night. And young Michael Myers, I don't know if you remember him. Do you remember him from this movie?
Has he got the clown outfit on? But he's a young kid. He hasn't got the mask. I've seen it, so I do know. I remember there was a young unmasked Michael Myers in it.
Here we go. I'm gonna load up a photo of him.
Why am I thinking a clown mask?
Yeah, he wore a clown mask a lot throughout it, but there's a scene where he's getting really pissed off and extra emotional, and I'm gonna use that. I think I found Artie's child sibling. Look at that. That's blonde Artie right there.
I've lost my lighter.
That's Artie, blonde.
It really is. I don't know who Artie is. You have nicknames for it, buddy. Oh, right, yes. I keep forgetting I call him TJ when he's called off. Right.
That's little Artie right there.
I mean, if you want to see... Oh, God. Hybrid or Jupiter, the vampire werewolf?
Hybrid or Jupiter, the vampire werewolf?
It'll probably come up if you type in Jupiter, the vampire werewolf.
And everyone say, hey! What a wonderful day.
Oh.
A wicked love.
We covered him on Dank last night.
Huh. I don't know what it is about him, but something about his face. Huh. I don't know. I'm not sure. It makes me feel weird. And I don't know in what way. There's something about it. It's disturbing in a way, but not
This guy
at the same time.
He's lived over thousands of years, you know.
Uh-huh.
He reincarnates. He was he was there when the tale of Hercules was born. He was there when Julius was stabbed to death. He was there when Vlad the Impaler was killed and the Ottomans attacked. Oh, he was there when Martin Luther King was alive, but not there when he died. When Martin Luther King died, apparently he was on a train to Indianapolis or Indiana or something. But yeah, he reincarnates, and he has done for thousands of years. The guy's crazy.
Oh, shit.
And that's why we don't smoke crack, kids. We stick to weed.
Insert cannabis, Dad.
Sorry, I was reading some of the comments and things on different like images from like the TikToks and stuff because I was too lazy to load a video. I don't want to load a video.
I didn't know he
I...
had any TikTok stuff.
What's that?
I didn't know he had any TikTok stuff.
Oh yeah, that's where he's famous on. His name is Corbin Panel 1998.
I have no idea. I haven't seen him on TikTok. I just watch him on YouTube.
Maybe he just took too much acid once and he hasn't stopped tripping yet.
The King is back. Jupiter Forever. Vampire, werewolf.
Yeah.
There's some
You'll know.
interesting people on TikTok.
You will know if it's the right guy because he does resemble TJ.
I suppose kind of. His face is too fat.
Oh.
Whose face? This guy's or TJ's?
This guy's.
So TJ 6 months ago, before he lost the weight?
I'm thinking a little further back. But maybe it's not even fat. Maybe it just has a really big fucking head. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks a little bit of both. Like
He doesn't have a science hat though. So
his head looks like it might be drawn on like a Pixar character. So like it's hard to really. And like I kind of don't want to put him on the screen because that means I'd have to save the image to bring it up or switch it. I don't want to do any of that. I don't know. I don't. I kind of see certain aspects of TJ there. The hair, the thinner like facial hair, like, but like the head's different. This guy looks like he might be a little special when you see him from this angle down. The way his mouth and everything, he looks like he might be inbred special. And though TJ's from a place where they do inbred special quite regularly, TJ doesn't look inbred special.
I don't think he's inbred special, but I do believe he's on the spectrum.
Same thing. That's where the spectrum came from, was the South. Think about it. I'm on it. My dad's from Texas. It makes sense.
I'm hungry.
Remember when
no.
Fuckman wore the ball gag? That
You
was
mean like
funny.
this?
That's good times.
You know what else is good times?
Yeah,
Getting
I took that
cannabis,
picture.
which you too can on shoptheshite.com for just $15 with t-shirts available in black, gray, and blue.
But still not pink.
Nope.
That ball gag has been in my mouth.
That's hot.
What the fuck was that?
That was Christian.
Why
Why have you got pictures of Christine Slater and Seth Green?
And him.
And fucking
I
Seth
hate
Rogen.
that one. I hate that guy.
Now check this out, right? If you were to take like him and him.
Oh God.
Are you seeing it now? Why I have all three of them on here?
They all look fucking Like they all look like they touched children on Epstein's Island.
Well, that wasn't the reason, but I was going to point out that they all look like different versions of the same lizard clone copy, and that's why so many celebrities look alike, is because they're all just lizard people clone copied. It's like the Skrulls. That's why they released Secret Invasion, so they could tell us the truth without actually telling us the truth. It's the same reason we had all those alien movies for so long before all the other stuff happened.
Is that why I find Jack Black so creepy and gross?
Have you seen
Jack Black's a national treasure.
Jack Black is disgusting.
Speaking of celebrity, had celebrity pictures up. Have you seen the latest picture of Kanye West?
My wife was showing me something with it, and she was telling me something about it, and something. Her mom was saying something, and her and her mom was talking something about it. And,
basically, Kanye West got photographed.
Replaced.
Blowjob in a boat.
Wait, getting a blowjob in a boat?
Getting a blowjob on his boat by his girlfriend.
Is that what Kim was bitching about, saying that she would have a hard time talking about it with her children?
I don't know. I only saw it
She
today.
was on Pornhub getting her ass blown out by fucking Ray J.
I don't know. I only saw the picture today, but there's a picture of Kanye West getting a blowjob on the back of the boat.
Good for him. Good for him. He deserves that. Not the picture, the blowjob on the boat. He's earned it.
No, I want a boat.
Why?
And a blowjob.
I fucked a chick on a boat once. It wasn't our boat. It was the middle of the night, and it was at the moor. And then I tied the condom to like the mast, and we walked past it the next day, and some dude was untying it real sadly with his 2 little kids next door. I think about that moment way more often than I should, but
So you're saying you have a history of abusing children? Got it.
unintentionally. It looks so sad having to touch that.
What day is it today? Thursday.
It is Thursday right now.
It is Thursday right now.
It is the 31st. It is my last day in this house.
Before you leave, you need to smear shit on the walls.
Maybe.
No.
Speaking of shit, I need to send you my address.
Hide it in the curtain rails.
I need to send my address to someone. I want some toilet roll.
I mean, I literally asked you for your address and you told me no.
I'll give you it. I want authentic toilet roll, though.
What? as opposed to like plastic toilet roll, or like
it's got to be a brand that we can't get over here.
I'll send you a roll of cling film instead. Like,
send me a pack of baby wipes.
What do you mean? Go on.
You gotta wrap it before you crap it. That's the jingle for the plastic wrap instead of the.
Nah, you want to get a jingle? You need a Phil Marshall solo.
Well, wake his ass up.
I'm not waking him up. It's nearly 6 o'clock in the morning.
It's 12:46 over here.
It's 4:46 in the afternoon, so we're good. We're going off New Zealand time.
Well, what time is it over there?
Over here, 4:45 in the afternoon.
That's early evening.
That's 11 hours ahead.
Yeah, he's in the future.
So if you were to open up your curtains right now, it would be the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, and it's the colder months, so it would probably already be somewhat dark.
Oh, well. The sun's coming up here.
The sun already came up tomorrow for Kiwi.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Oh, no, it's Thursday there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's only Thursday here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still Thursday.
Yeah, you're 11 hours ahead.
I'm waiting for the nighttime so I can drink a bunch of Blue Lotus tea and dream my ass off with the supermoon.
I'm assuming that's some sort of hard seltzer.
Blue Lotus. It's a plant.
Oh,
It enhances, like, you make a tea with it, and it really enhances your dreams in a good way.
so it's a
And it
psychedelic.
really helps, like, lucid dreaming as well.
Oh,
It's really cool. It's real fun. I like it. And with the super moon, you know, people go a little bit crazy with the moons. Just helps to top it off a little bit more. Quite enjoy fucking around there.
I prefer to top it off with frosting of my own creation.
dirty man.
It's been fun, but I gotta go to bed.
Has it really
Good
been
night,
fun though?
Jeremiah.
It has been fun actually. You guys are actually really fucking funny.
That's all he comes out for. He just watches everybody else and gets a giggle.
Yeah, that's about the size of it. But yeah,
Well, it was a hangout, so I mean, it makes sense. He hung out.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out.
I am too. I'm not wearing pants.
I'm in bed.
But yeah, I'll see you guys
Where
next
Jeremiah is heading.
Bye.
Heading to
We
bed.
love you.
Night,
love
night,
you.
dude.
I'd bottom for you.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It means he would be the bottom for you, so you could take top, which means he would be the
Reparations,
receiver.
my brother.
He would be the receiver.
Yeah, he would be the dominant
quarterback.
one.
Yeah.
That's rather odd.
I'd let you fuck me prison style.
He's saying he let
I
you
get
be Tom
it.
Brady to his Gronk.
There's no need to further explain. I understand.
I would let you take your hard penis and insert it into my soft anus.
Prolapse anus.
Well,
Okay.
mine isn't prolapsed yet until he's done with it.
Why? Because he's
Well,
black?
Jeremiah,
Wow, that's crazy.
Thank you for that. Thanks for that. Thanks for traumatizing me before it's time to go to sleep.
Now you're gonna dream of prolapsed New Zealand assholes
Sweet dreams.
with Johnny Rockstar going.
It will not be a sweet dream. It will not.
Johnny Rockstar
You
catching
gentlemen have a
prolapse.
great rest of your night. Q, you have a great rest of your day. I don't know what time it is where you're at, DJB. It's probably morning.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Have a great morning. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
And I shall enjoy my homelessness.
Toodaloo was fantastic. You will enjoy your homelessness. Hey, I used to live in a tent in my mom's back garden when I was homeless.
I don't have anyone whose place I can put a tent in.
You're saying there is nobody in the entirety of like eFed or online on Facebook who would put you up?
That I know, no.
Oh, that's
Not even
sad.
an angel.
They don't have the ability to allow their backyard to be used like that because they live in a trailer park.
Like a couch.
Same thing with my father, who lives in the same trailer park. My mom lives in an efficiency apartment in an apartment complex. I can't put a tent there. I don't have a whole lot of friends because I don't do a lot of socializing besides this. So, and most people around here in my my class, if you will, also all live in small apartments with no access to yards.
Surely the government's got to put you somewhere, though. You've got kids.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll probably join the rest of the homeless people living behind the dialysis center that have recently taken over in my city because of the rising cost of housing over here after they're using COVID as the excuse because people not paying their rent during COVID, forcing owners to raise prices on their properties because that's the only way they can afford to pay their taxes or whatever. But
you should just make your own Skid Row.
That'd be broken up pretty quick, and that's the closest thing we have behind the dialysis center. It's a shopping center over there too. Like the old JCPenney's building that's being redone into something is over there. There's a grocery store, a Marshall's, a Spectrum is there, the internet phone service provider for the area. It's a whole big long mall stretch, non-indoor mall stretch, and back there is where a lot of them live. There was a spot under a bridge people were living, but then they started getting killed down there. So,
fucking hell.
They've been shipping homeless people that they're helping to the cities on the outskirts, like away from this one, which might potentially suck because if someone doesn't drive, that means I can't get to my job anymore.
Let's see. Conversation just kind of went,
Yeah, I'm a party pooper. My bad.
Bad, Josh. Cat, what are you doing?
Is your cat perhaps, I don't know, maybe cannabis? Like you two could become on shoptheshite.com for just $15. And just think, viewers, all two of you, if you and, I don't know, 10,000 of each one of your friends decide to go on there and buy a cannabis t-shirt, I might be able to afford to rent a hotel room for a week for my family. That's the sucky part, dude. I make like $430 a week, right? Which isn't necessarily horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. And the cheapest hotel around me is like $100 a night.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. And in that hotel, it's just like a room with 2 beds and a bathroom, a TV, and maybe access to internet. So that's not taking into the cost for food or feeding a family in there. The closest thing I found was an Airbnb that was a little more affordable. That was about like $50 a night. But that's also basically set up like almost a hotel room with a bathroom, like a small little kitchen area that's just like a microwave on a stand. You know. So, yeah.
Damn. Will you still be able to play Supercard though? That's the important note.
I actually haven't been playing Supercard for about 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't touched it in a while myself.
My wife has been playing it for me, which brings me to this. I'm going to go ahead and show this. My wife, as I said, has been playing for me when I'm working and stuff in between things. I have a new card-ish to show off. Bring that right over here. It is in my top 8.
Oh, nice. I like that. And it's a pro as well.
It's a tier 1. Yeah. The rest of my life might suck, but I have a great Supercard deck.
How many people have changed their profile picture to Bray Wyatt on there?
Probably quite a few. I've left mine there. Also got my tier 1 Mustafa.
I like that.
Shane is now my number 2 female card.
Behind who? Oh, of course.
Behind brand new
that.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Got my Seth.
I think that's brilliant.
My achievement so far for the new tier: a full heroic Damian Priest.
I fucking hate that card so much.
I am looking forward to providing you with another card you're going to hate, Kiwi. And that is...
Every time I do Wild for Wild Wednesday, that card shows up and just destroys me.
So far, he's half heroic. I'm trying to go for full heroic with Giants Unleashed, despite being homeless. For the full heroic Chad Gable.
I
Why
think
is
I
he
only...
getting so popular lately? Sorry,
Because
what was
he's
that?
awesome. Because Chad Gable's fucking awesome.
He's got a lot of kids.
Does he?
So what were you saying, DJB?
I don't have it. I don't think I have any SummerSlam cards. I think I might have one actually.
Kiwi's deck was actually starting to rival mine.
Damn. I did stop playing for a little bit.
Oh yeah, Kiwi, I got me a Pro Hogan.
Ooh, very nice.
I got Hogan and Roman, 2 of the top 4 cards in the tier Pro. Like that fucking.
The top cards are.
They released the stats. People go through and like crunch the numbers. And Hogan and Cena are the top 2, 1 and 2, like kind of tied. In like the 3 and 4 area are The Rock and Roman.
I'm gonna head off now. I'm gonna get some breakfast. I might pop back on if I don't fall asleep.
You're gonna go get yourself an English?
You know what? I'm gonna get something with bacon.
Is that not an English?
No, a full English is like bacon, sausage, egg, beans, hash brown, black pudding, tomato, toast.
What was tomato? Is that a tomato?
Yeah, tomato.
Oh,
Same
okay.
thing.
Well, the way you said it sounded like maybe it was some other type of thing.
No.
What's black pudding?
I don't really like it. It is part of a full English breakfast. It's basically fried pig's blood.
Fried pig's blood.
Blood sausage. Your eyes are gorgeous. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yes, we have back in one of the first 10 episodes.
I'm going now.
Have a good day.
Bye.
That's why I was fucking DJB and marrying Phil Marshall, remember?
Oh, yeah. So you wanted to stare into his eyes? No, you wanted to face fuck him and stare him in the eyes because you couldn't just play by the rules. You had to make it special.
I did. That's my MO. Making it special. So yeah. Got some stuff into the storage unit today. And contemplated locking myself in the storage unit.
I was going to say, could you theoretically just hide out in the storage unit?
I think I might be able to. Like the gate to get into the storage units, like locks from the outside at 10 p.m. But like you can still get out. You just can't get back in.
Yeah.
So like I could take the lock off my storage unit at 10 o'clock and just be in there, be able to get in and out because nobody else can get in, so I'm safe. I did contemplate it. I was thinking about all of us right there inside the storage unit.
But it's against the rules, right? Like,
I mean, all of it is, yes.
Yeah. And yet, it could work. I don't understand how like there isn't government housing or something. If I was kicked out tomorrow, I could go down to the Wind Center and I would be given some sort of a roof over my head, even if it was a motel room or some shit. How does your system not?
Because goddamn it, we need to stop being lazy and take care of ourselves.
Maybe America does need to break just a little bit so you can fix it properly.
It's capitalism, man. It's about making money, not giving people money.
Yes, but if you don't give people money, then you can't make money because they're not spending money on your fucking products. Because they don't have any money because you have it all, you rich fucks.
Sure you can. You can find some way to exploit them for money.
There is no money in their pockets. Where do you
sure there is.
I mean, their labor value, sure.
No, there's more to it than that. You know how many kids go missing from the foster system every year?
Yeah, but that's got all sorts of dark shit going on there.
Yeah, 2 profitable child sex rings.
That and you know.
Do you know how many undocumented children went missing that were supposedly like put out into the system as well from the facilities down south?
Do you know how many children are missing from the Maui fires?
Probably a lot too.
Yeah. And they refuse to admit it.
Now, maybe you not giving these poorer people money so they can give you money. Maybe instead you're taking these poor people and you're selling them to somebody else for money.
Or just their organs.
Who knows, Kiwi? 6 months down the line, when you inevitably do something that causes an inevitable heart attack and they have to fly in a heart for you, it could be mine.
What the hell am I going to do in 6 months' time that gives me a heart attack?
Exist? How many times have you talked about being an obese fat fuck?
I am an obese fat fuck.
Right. And that's enough reason to have a heart attack. I mean, come on. Bray was in better shape than either one of us, and he died of a heart attack.
Yeah, but he also had pre-existing heart conditions, and
as a result of
and
COVID.
also wearing his doctor shit that they told him to wear when he sleeps. He had a sleep apnea machine he was supposed to be using. Well, apparently. And he wasn't. I don't have heart issues from my COVID bout. I have ear issues. Maybe I'll have a stroke.
Maybe it'll be your heart I'll be getting.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't make sense because, you
won't be buying a heart.
No.
Fair enough.
I'll be the one being sold for body parts.
Maybe I'll start drinking again, and I'll take your liver. What's your blood type? Doesn't matter because I don't know mine.
American?
I bleed red, white, and blue, son.
That's right, motherfucker. That's how we do over here.
I bleed bullets and beers.
And boobs.
But no queers.
And blowjobs, but not from them either.
On boats, because we're Kanye, bitch. I love that. He got his dick sucked on a boat. That is excellent. Good on him.
What was it? Is it Breezy? Is that what they were calling him for a while?
Yeezy.
Yee. That's right, Yee.
Yeah.
Yeezy.
Yeah, Jesus. Good old Yay. I still don't think that's the real Kanye. I think they killed him and put it in a clone. So, the clone Kanye got their dick sucked on a boat. Good on them. Good on them.
I think Denzel Washington's a clone.
Wasn't he in prison for a while?
I don't know, but if you see a photo of him with the young girl from that movie Man of Fire today, she's like a full-grown ass adult, and he looks the exact fucking same.
No, but black people don't age after a certain age. They don't age between like 20 and 58, and then they age.
The exact fucking same.
Black people have great genes. Will Smith still looks the same.
Not necessarily. His ears have gotten bigger. Well, not bigger per se, but literally, like, usually it's often in the case of people with that thing that makes their ears come out more.
And his face got slapped. No.
That was Chris Rock who got slapped. Yeah. As they age, the ears kind of come out a little more. Poor Adrian Neville's gonna look like a fucking pair of stairs.
No. That poor little garden gnome looking fuck.
He's gonna look like a fucking dwarf.
It's really good in the ring though. He came down here as the Cruiserweight champion back in like 2015 or some shit.
Nice.
I got to see Kurt Angle live, which was excellent. I'm so happy. I saw Bray Wyatt that night too, actually. He wrestled. So that's cool.
I never got to see him live.
I still have one of the old Let Me In t-shirts. No, Down with the Machine. Yeah.
I own one of his t-shirts, and I'm not sure where it is. I do have a couple, at least a couple of his figures. They're in my stuff that was packed earlier today. As we were going through some of them, I'm looking. There's a Macho Man figure, a Razor Ramon figure, Bray Wyatt figure, Junkyard Dog figure, and I'm like, huh, Big Boss Man. I'm like, they're all dead.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's only so many times you can throw yourself around a ring before it starts to take a toll. Especially with drug issues like a lot of those guys had.
My consolation is when I got to the Jake Roberts figure that he was still alive.
That's crazy, right? Have you heard his Joe Rogan podcast?
No.
Crazy. That man has a hell of a life.
I might have to listen to it while I'm packing. Which I probably should consider getting back to doing at some point in the Philly Fair in the relative near future. The plan is to not sleep, pack, and move.
When do you have work next?
The 1st.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So yeah, that'll be fun. Well, I am fairly sufficiently cannabis. And unfortunately feeling kind of tired, so maybe it's time for another Red Bull.
I became a mother.
I may have to make a run to the convenience store in the between the middle of the night and the early hours of the morning to get more energy drinks. But I'm gonna get this done. And I think I'm gonna go get some of the shit done that I need to get done. This has been fun. For everyone who has joined, hasn't joined, comes along, you know how it goes. And Kiwi, thanks for hanging for a while. Nowhere near our normal length of time, but other aspects of life are pressing at the moment.
Yeah, I think the situation kind of dictates it somewhat.
Yeah. But this was a nice needed break and fuck around for a while. So again, thank you. And I will let you know over the next couple of days when I know what's happening. Don't be surprised if it's not until some point, I guess, Saturday for you, Friday for me, you hear from me. But I'll let you know what's happening.
Oh, I'm definitely the last of your worries. Don't worry about me.
So yeah. So this has been a non-canon episode of
anyone that watches, they don't matter right now.
And that's you. Well, you always matter. Just
not so much at the moment.
Yes, in a more Kiwi manner, like that. But so yeah, season 2 returns at some point.
Maybe this could be the end, and we end on a cliffhanger. And then season 3 is the next, whenever we get back. This is the cliffhanger. You are the cliffhanger!
Oh, so no one knows what happens to me until after we come back to the next season. Find out if Josh is homeless, dead, or in a home. Only on season 3. Man, maybe we should start season 3 with me not even on the screen and just you and TJ like with your heads down, being like, "We regret to inform you They were back, and then they come on the screen like, "Hi."
Don't tell the viewers what we're gonna do.
Well, we never do what we say we're going to do, so it's okay.
True.
Even if we do it, they won't be expecting it because we said we were going to. That's some literal mindfuck magic right there, man. I tell you what. That's Inception level. So yeah, that's an adios and a goodbye. I'm hitting the end stream now.
Get a life, kid.